We go. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Fun Speculation, this Mavcast. Again, live during the day. Well, I know it's not morning time, but it's almost 4 p.m. Central Time, almost 5 Eastern for those of you on the East Coast. Hope you're all doing well today. It is Hump Day.
And fuck everybody on the West Coast.
So fuck everybody on the West Coast because I didn't say what time it is there. No, it's 2?
Yeah.
Almost 2 p.m. there, over there in Cali and land and everywhere else there on the West Coast. So hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Today is GTA price reveal day. And it is interesting. I mean, it's some of it's expected. Some of it is kind of asinine. So we're going to talk a little bit about GTA 6 and what's going on here. And, you know, it's we all expected, you know, Take-Two, Rockstar, all of them to be a little greedy with this because this is the biggest game release in ever? Possibly? Maybe ever? With there being like 2 generations of not having a new GTA game, with GTA still being one of the most played, beloved franchises of all time. Been a lot of anticipation and hype for this game. It's coming this fall. And we finally do have the pricing and stuff. So how are they being a little greedy? We'll get into that. But at first, I want to say hi to the chat. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you to all the speculators here. I see some green in there hanging out. Thank you to all the subscribers here hanging out. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hey, consider doing that. Greatly helps us grow. On the road to 5K. We'll see if we get there at some point. We've been hovering around the same point in a long time. It's okay either way. We do this for fun. But if you consider subbing to the channel, notification bell, you know, share it out. Appreciate all of that. Again, support here is never expected, always appreciated. Maybe it's expected a little bit with Take-Two. Maybe it's a little expected with Take-Two. You know, we had this stream the other day talking about the Steam machine. Was that yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. Talking about the Steam machine and that pricing. Now, I would like to tell everybody at launch for GTA 6, you will not be able to play GTA 6 on a Steam machine. So keeping that in mind when you're going to spend your $1,049 without a controller for 512 gigabytes. And also, I did see the content creator, I think Linus is who it was that did this video, but they tested Forza Horizon 6 on a Steam machine, which is a very well optimized game. I mean, that game's been heavily praised for its optimization across multiple different hardwares and everything. I think he was getting like 25 frames maybe on Forza Horizon 6 on the Steam machine. Hey, if you want to pay $1,000 for 1080p and, you know, 25 frames, you know, hey, that's your bag, baby. You go for it. You do what you do. But I would suggest considering looking at a Series S for $399 or a Series X that's like right now it's on sale for $579 for double the storage, better performance. You can play that at 60 frames. Just saying, you know. I mean, it's ludicrous what, you know, the Steam fan base is willing to pay. You know, apparently it's already sold out in Japan. I don't know how many they made for the Japan market, but yeah, absolutely insanity going on with that price. What's up, Latech? Starfield guy, what's up? Apemb. Fill more pockets. Are you speaking with your name? Are you speaking for Take-Two? Fill more pockets. Let's see. PTK Blam is even here. What's up, PTK? Hope you're doing well, bro. Says I didn't even consider that as well. GTA 5 campaign was a one and done with no real additional content. I wonder what the plans are for GTA 6. something we'll talk about a little bit here. I mean, I am curious about that as well. Big Mad Mo is here hanging out. Starfield Guy. I already said that. Sorry about that. Let's see. Poison Maniacs here hanging out. Brett Bingham's here hanging out. E Ranks is here hanging out. Sebastian. What's going on? Game Shark is here hanging out. How's it going? Said, is a corporation being greedy? Yes. They will charge as much as people are willing to pay. When we feed the greed, it's our fault too. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I don't think there's a world, though, in like which the GTA greed wasn't going to be fed. You know, I mean, just being realistic, like people are going to buy it. You know, it's going to be fed. Toe Tag says, I'm happy it's all digital. I enjoyed watching the physical or die folks cry. You know, they're going to still buy it. Oh, 100%. Yeah, they're going to get their box with their little digital code inside. You know, I'm glad that it's not only physical and only on disc, and we don't have to sit there and swap a bunch of disc out while playing this game. I guess if you wanted it, you know, if you really wanted a disc version, I'm sorry they don't have it for you, but not too sorry, because it's, I mean, at this point, what are we doing here, you know? Yeah, guys. Absolutely insane information today. Fuzzy Tomato, what's up? Says they supposedly have like 20,000 Steam machines worldwide ready for launch. Selling out means nothing. Yeah, it's going to be a device that kind of exists. I don't know how many units it's going to have. I said on the stream the other day, it's going to be there. It's not going to make a massive impact on anything. It's just going to kind of be there for the audience that really, really wants one, you know. It would be nice if they really tried to make a push into the on the TV market, like in a big way. But that would require them subsidizing. That would require them making games again and all that, which would be an awesome thing, in my opinion. But that's just not the reality of what they're doing. So it is what it is. So let's get into some GTA 6 stuff. Standard edition is $80. That surprised me. No, I mean, they got $80 at Nintendo for Mario Kart, right? I mean, I'm not really surprised at that. I kind of expected that. I think that it sucks. I don't think any game should be over $70 personally, and I think really games should be $60 for new games, if I'm being honest. You know, I don't think there's any reason to go up on the price the last generation or early this generation. I don't think there was any reason for them to go up on price again. I know people are like, but Mav, it costs so much to make games now. You know, well, you know, it also, you sell less the more expensive something is, so it's always a balance game there. The thing is, they know GTA is going to sell like crazy anyway, so they're going to easily get that $80. But the main issue here, right? The main issue here is the Ultimate Edition. Now, I know games will lock content behind Ultimate Editions all the time, right? Some games have early access. You know, some games have like season packs where, you know, you get expansions that come out for free, or you have, well, not free, but, you know, you get the expansion when it comes out, or you get car packs or whatever. It's some kind of like, hey, guarantee of additional content, or you get some additional cosmetic items at launch and all that kind of stuff. But what they are locking behind the Ultimate Edition in this situation seems a little fucking crazy. Because I want to paint a picture for you. You're in GTA. You're enjoying the game. You're driving around. You got all these stores. You got all these cool places to go. You got all this shit to do. You know. You're experiencing the awesomeness. You're like, holy shit, I can't believe this is a fucking game. This is so real. Oh my god, this is amazing. Let's just go, like, get 5 stars and get wanted and just create chaos and just live in this insane version of Miami. You know, like, I want to paint that picture. You're having a blast. And you're like, oh, let's go check out this, there's a car customization shop. I'm going to go there and trick out my ride. You see it on the map. You show up. Oh, let's go in here. Like, hey, this is awesome. You know, I paid $80 for this game, but, you know, it's worth it because of how awesome it is. Let's just stop at this shop. That's in the world. It's there. You show up. And on the door is a sign that says upgrade to Ultimate Edition for entry. Now, that is absolutely insane. There's multiple places of business in GTA 6 locked behind the Ultimate Edition paywall that are there in the game. They will be there. I mean, if they're not there, it'd be even weirder. All of a sudden, you know, I do question though, like, what if they have like, oh, these buildings are under construction type cosmetic aesthetic look, unless you buy the Ultimate Edition, then all of a sudden they're built. You know what I mean? Or they're like empty lots. I don't know how they're gonna do this, right? But however they do it, it's in-game actual locations that you're gonna visit are locked behind the Ultimate Edition paywall. So if you're driving around and you stop there and you actually get like prompted, hey, upgrade the Ultimate Edition to access this location, I mean that's a new level. I don't know if we've ever seen. I mean, we've seen that before, but not on. I don't think on a game like GTA. Correct me if I'm wrong. Comments, chat. If you guys remember an exact example of that, let me know. But it just sounds insane. It just sounds insane to me thinking of playing a GTA game and have that pop up and have that situation. Because it's not just one place. You know? It's not just one place. I mean, we got... I'm going to go over this with you guys. Let's see here. And it's more than just... It's just more than just this. It's more than just the locations. Alright, GTA. I'm going to go to the official Rockstar website. So we can look at this together. We got GTA 6, most anticipated game of all time. Beautiful cover art, even though some are complaining that there's bisexual lighting. So there's two terms that I've heard a lot this generation that absolutely are hilarious to me, that I don't think I've ever heard before. And one of those is parasocial. That gets brought up all the time, constantly. It's probably a word I heard maybe like 2 or 3 times in my entire life before this last year. And the other term that gets brought up occasionally is bisexual lighting. It is absolutely insane. You haven't heard that, babe? What does that mean? Okay, so there's this guy, and he's probably a grifter, right? He's probably just like doing the shit just for clicks and rage bait. But the Halo Campaign Evolved cover art was revealed, and in the sky there's a little pink hue in it because of a planet that's there in the distance. And he claimed that they were trying to push bisexual lighting on people because there's color pink in the sky.
The whole GTA vibe is like...
Well, he complained about GTA 6 also.
GTA 6 would be super gay.
Oh, yeah. He complained about GTA 6 when the cover was revealed as well. He's got to be rage baiting, right? I don't know if this person is real or not. I don't know, but I've seen it going around like crazy. I don't know. I'm just gonna say this. If you look at the sky and you see pink in it, and you all of a sudden have this urge to get fucked in the ass or to want to suck a dick, it's probably not the sky. It's probably not the sky. It's okay. But maybe he saw the Halo Campaign Evolved cover art, and he had these urges that he didn't know where they came from, and he just had to blame the cover of Halo. And he was like, this is why. This has got to be why I have this feeling right now. This is why my corn searches have changed.
It's either rage bait or like he's just that fucking dumb.
It's either he's that dumb or he is rage baiting. One of the two. I don't know. But I'm just saying it probably ain't the sky. Um, so, gotta blame it on something. Well, so GTA 6. What did you walk into, Nate Dogg? We got the cover here. Looks absolutely beautiful. Matches the whole Vice City vibe. Oh yeah, hell yeah, Ohio. Yeah, definitely. Like this guy must be a new gamer, or he's just been aware of the color pink and purple.
I
You know,
mean,
in recent
look
times.
at your channel colors.
Yeah. Oh man, if he watched our channel with our colors, man, he would have so many urges. I mean, he would be fighting. I mean, he'd be watching this channel. He'd be watching this channel with the way that our thumbnails look and the color scheme for fun speculation. He'd be like, "Holy shit, what has come over me? Find me a man right now. Let's go. I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Where's the closest hot dog shop? I just have a fucking craving to put something that shape in my mouth right now. I gotta scarf it down."
What the fuck?
I mean, come on, bro. So, besides that, we got the Ultimate Edition information. This is what I want to. This is what I want to. This is what I want to talk about. Not the other thing. Not the other thing. Um, there's Brett Bingham says he probably go to the Subway in Canada or the new. There's a Jared. Oh come on. No, this not that doesn't exist.
Oh my god.
That doesn't exist, Brett Bingham. I don't even want to say that. Um, he could go to a Texas Rangers game and order the boomstick. That's a massive dog. Have you guys seen the boomstick at the Texas Rangers games? Just Google it. I mean, if you go if you go to a Rangers game at golden hour, 7 p.m. and it's a nice, beautiful day, and you're seeing the sunset as you're walking into the stadium, ain't nothing better for that guy than going there and get a fucking boomstick. Cravings will be met. I guarantee you. Ultimate Edition, here we go. Welcome to Leonida, the state where anything goes. Seize everything this massive world has to offer with the Grand Theft Auto 6 Ultimate Edition. An exclusive collection of premium vehicles, weapons, apparel, and action around every corner. Ultimate Edition bonuses are threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story, with new items uncovered behind each chapter. Let's continue. First, you get a vehicle. You get the 95 Grotti Cheetah. Fine, you know. Hey, we're not foreign to exclusive items in Ultimate Editions in games. Hey, you want to give us a cool car for upgrading to Ultimate Edition? That's awesome. The 95 Grotti Cheetah, Grotti's signature mid-90s sports car and code to shore drive. The 95 Grotti Cheetah is complete with a minimalistic, retro, futuristic livery and available to punctuate later stage action. Oh, we got an exclusive weapon. Hey, that's fine too, right? I'm not having an issue with this so far. Okay? Hawk and Little Morgan revolvers. His and hers versions of this powerful revolver, with classic Vice City styling sourced from the Vercetti estate, including palm tree etched grips, engraved detailing, and high performance scope. They're doing a good job selling this stuff, man. I want it. Weapons, personalized variants. Personalized sidearms with detailed engravings for Jason's Garardi ES9 pistol and Lucia's close K17 pistol. Let's go. Hey, it still don't have any much issues with this. It's fine. You know, you get a little bit of customization. You get some weapons. You get a car with an exclusive skin on it and all that kind of. Hey, we're all right. Okay, we get into the skins. Okay, looks. We get some exclusive styles for our two heroes. Whether poolside or side by side, Jason and Lucia can look the part with exclusive outfits, tattoos, and more. Rocking that style. Looking good. All right, vehicles. Jason's safe house vehicles. Switch gears and soak up the sun in an army fatigue tinged Dinka Enduro motorcycle or Crest kayak. All right, so we got more vehicles that are exclusive. Okay, all right, that's fine. We got a mod kit. Inject some muscle and classic stylings into Jason's well-worn Vapid Ganado low-riding pickup with exclusive mods. All right. Still not much issue. I mean, it's starting to get like a little bit like, okay, well, some of this stuff would have been cool for paying $80 fucking for the game, but it's all right. Oh, wait. We got a whole ass hair salon? So what happens if I don't buy the $100 edition and I go there? Are they going to try and kick me out? Is there going to be like a person with a fucking broom or shotgun chasing me out but telling me I have to pay more to get in? I don't know what's going to happen if I show up to Sarah's unisex salon. Sarah's unisex salon is only available for the rich. Discrimination. We should file a lawsuit against Sarah's unisex salon. Only for high-end customers at Sarah's unisex salon. You want a cool mullet? Or a nice updo? You ain't getting it.
Only same-sex salons for you.
Yeah, we'll have to only go to the same-sex salons. What the fuck? We'll have to go to the no cool hairstyles for me. Get signature salon styles for both Jason and Lucia, including facial hair for Jason and makeup and nails for Lucia. I'm sorry, ladies. If you ain't get the Ultimate Edition, your nails are going to be looking ratchet. You ain't going to be wearing no makeup. No makeup, no nails. You ain't going to be able to you ain't going to be hiding that fungus. You ain't going to be hiding shit. We're going to be able to see that you bite your fingernails. We're going to see the damage that you've done. No French tips for you, baby.
As I sit here.
As my wife has French tips on right now. No French tips for you. You ain't gonna get those at Sarah's unisex salon unless you're rich. Unless you gotta pay the premium, baby. Ultimate Edition members only. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. So it's gonna say closed. Closed for you standard customers. You gotta go over to the fucking Pedro's whack house so we can do a whack job on your hair. You're gonna have to dip your nails in fucking paint buckets that you find on the fucking corners of the streets. I don't know what you're gonna do, ladies. I don't know how you're gonna handle this. You gotta go to the fucking local Walmart and buy some CoverGirl shit or something. I don't know what the hell's gonna go on. What the hell's gonna happen here? You're too standard to be able to be invited to Sarah's unisex salon. You need to be ultimate. It's closed for you. And man, I really wanted this mullet. I've always dreamed of having one. Looks like I'm going to have to buy the Ultimate Edition. I mean, look how fun that is. Look how fun this is. Look at how pampered she's being treated. Look, she's getting her nails done. She's wearing her nice uh, shirt with the super big glasses with her updo that she got at the same salon. And I'm sure she's like, "What color nail for you?
Brandon.
What color?
Brandon,
What color you like?"
stop.
I'm sorry. Um, Only get that experience with the Ultimate Edition, everybody. But it's not just that. Have you ever wanted to ride on the water in a Shih Tzu? You can only do it if you're Ultimate. You got the Shih Tzu Squallow. Perfect for casting in Gambit Bay and reeling in catches of all sorts. The gradient pink and blue Squallow docked at Washington Beach is made open ocean ready with an explosives laden weapons crate. What color? No, honey, that not work for you, honey. You bite your nail, honey.
You're gonna get canceled.
All right, sorry about that. I got distracted. So, Shih Tzu Squallow. I mean, you're gonna have to ride in a Chihuahua Squallow if you ain't got the fucking Ultimate Edition. Don't know what to tell you. I mean, look how much fun they're having. This sucks. I'm too standard. Oh, not only that, Sarah's unisex salon is not the only place we're going to be locked out of. We ain't going to be showing up on our exclusive cheetah. We'll be riding in some other bullshit hoopty.
Wait, go back. Go back. Where was the overhead shot of the boat?
Right here.
Is that a bisexual boat?
It is the bisexual lighting boat.
Okay.
Smash JT will be very happy with that. Yeah. So clothing store stock 305. My accent wasn't it? Come on, it's so accurate, bro.
Committing nail salon in Texas.
Style various unique and exclusive looks for Jason and Lucia's at Stockyard's premier destination for elevated streetwear. We're only going to be allowed unelevated streetwear if we are rocking the standard edition. I mean, we're going to have barbecue stains on our white t-shirts. We're going to have we're going to be looking like CJ from GTA 3. We're just going to be rocking around like CJ in GTA 3 with our fucking tank top, white tank top on, and jeans. You know, that's going to be what we're locked into unless we fucking get the Ultimate Edition. I mean, I want to go to stock 305. Look at it. She's got a fucking like Dalmatian coat. They killed a dog for that thing. I want to have his cool like Mark Echo looking sweatshirt and jeans with his Nike. I want that shit. We're only gonna get standard streetwear unless we get the premier destination of stock 305, guys. This is fucked. We're gonna show up in a Pinto And our white tank top. And it's going to say closed. Only available for Ultimate customers. With your ratchet ass nails. No mullet. For us guys. We ain't able to rock our mullets. No fancy updos. We can't be rocking the Morgan Wallen haircut here either, guys. We're fucked. Look how much fun they're having. All right, vehicle and garage. The 67 Vapid Dominator Buggy. A Mud Club monster offering impressive off-road handling for the backwoods of Mount Calaga and beyond. Conveniently stored at the Paradise Garage in Watson Bay, which features a weapon locker plus a secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. Wow. We ain't going to be able to get our Dominator Buggy on. And this thing looks so much fun. Look how much fun they're having. I mean, this thing's like got monster truck wheels on it. Well, not for me. Standard edition customer, I guess. Oh, shit. We want to get some ink? We want to get some tats? We want some body art? You can't afford that shit unless you're Ultimate. Because we got an exclusive tattoo shop for you. Electric Fang Tattoo. Stockyard's most iconic ink bar. With over 50 signature tattoos for both Jason and Lucia. All designed by the artist collective Fail. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. It's going to be closed. It's going to be fucking closed, everybody. We're going to pull up in our shit-ass Pinto with ratchet-ass clothes on. No nails. Bad haircut. Wanting to get some body art to help improve our lives. And it's going to say, closed for normies. Only available for us Ultimate Edition members. I mean, look how much fun they're having. I mean, she's getting ink on her thigh from this masked vigilante. Jason looking like Arthur Morgan here. Look how cool those tats are. I want that. Uh-oh, there's more. Hey, let's say you're riding a regular ride. You want to turn that Pinto in a mean machine. A mean, lean green monster machine. You ain't going to be able to do it if you're a normie over at One-Eyed Willie's. Because this mod shop in Lake Leonida specializes in off-road modifications and hand-painted automotive artistry, only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. Us standard car drivers can't get some cool customized rides at One-Eyed Willie's. Not only are certain cars locked behind this, but we can't even go to the One-Eyed Willie's and customize our car to look like this badass green monster. How about for $80? No body ink? What if I want to cover up my pasty ass white skin with a bunch of art? Oh, we don't even get this good time gear. I told you, look how much fun they're having. They're all having a good time. A capsule collection of apparel and accessories inspired by the Good Times States hit TV show character Maka the Gator. Jeez, it's not even done yet. Besides all that content of items and shops, oh, guess what? We have missions and shit we can't do either. That gets you cool shit. We can't do this gang compound, Pitt Youngin's illegal goods store. I want to go to Pitt Youngin's illegal goods store and raid the compound of one of Southside Vice City's loudest and most socially active gangs and escape safely to score some special items and distinct contraband. Because I want those special items and distinct contraband. I want to go to Pitt Youngin's illegal goods store. Nope. Not for us. We can't go to this gang compound because we're normies. Maybe we got to get the mullet and the fucking fancy tattoos, and we got to show up in a customized ride, and we got to have our nails painted for the ladies, all that stuff. Can't do it. Ain't gonna happen for us. Our a standard edition people. Oh, look at this guy. We got a special commission missions we could do. Classic car collection. Track down a variety of abandoned classic and work in progress project cars and revitalize them to their former glory in the special commission from eccentric collector and local fixer Wyman. Why, man, are you locking all this fucking shit behind the Ultimate Edition? Come on. Absolutely crazy. Well, that's it. So we got two mission structure things going on here with two locations. For that, we got this good time gear. We got One-Eyed Willie's mod shop. We got the Electric Fang tattoo shop. We got the vehicle and garage. We got the Stock 305 clothing store. We got this boat. We got Sarah's unisex salon. We got a whole other mod shop. Another mod kit. More vehicles. Personalized weapons. All this stuff that seems more normal. All locked behind the Ultimate. This game ain't $80, everybody. This game's $100. This game. I mean, sure. If you want to live like a fucking peasant in the world of GTA 6, you go for the $80. But for those that want the actual experience, you're gonna pay $100 to get this game. $100 fucking dollars, man. I'm not gonna sit here and lie like I'm not gonna fucking do it. Okay? Like I'm gonna like. It's been fucking 2 generations of waiting for GTA. But that's the problem. Is they know that everybody's going to do it. Right? They know that everybody's going to do it. And so they do it anyway. To just take advantage of us. So I would like to say, I don't like getting fucked by you. But in this case, I'll have to take it. I don't like it. But what am I going to do about it? What am I going to fucking do about it, you greedy bastards? What am I going to do about it, you greedy bastards? And you should have put the game out on PC at launch, too. Because not only am I going to have to do this, because I ain't fucking waiting, to get the actual best experience on this game, whenever it comes out, a little later, I'm going to end up getting it on PC so I can actually play it at a good frame rate. They're just completely fucking us all over. And I am guilty of just taking it. And I hate it. But there ain't no way I'm not going to want to go to One-Eyed Willie's. There ain't no way I ain't going to want to go ride on that boat. and have these cool clothes and have this good time that all these pictures are showing me. I want that mullet. I want to go to Sarah's unisex salon. I want to. Kate's gonna want to get her fucking nails done and be pampered. I know my wife. Take two. You're assholes for this. You are assholes for this.
Are we gonna have to buy 2 or 3 copies of this game?
Two.
2?
We're gonna have to buy 2 copies as well. This is just insane. Oh my gosh. And think about what I said at the beginning of the stream. For the Steam Machine buyers, you're not even going to get access to this game at launch. Secondly, when you do finally get access to it, man, it is going to run like shit on that thing. For $1,049, like Tegan says it, at the end of the day, we're all Rockstar's bitches. I'm not rewarding them. I'm not gonna act like I'm not gonna fucking play one of my most anticipated games in in 10 years. I can sit there and say I'm still gonna buy it and complain about it. Like, I don't have to like what they're charging. It's like going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, you're gonna want to fucking go, but you can complain about how much they're charging for the tickets. I ain't gotta be happy about it, but I'm gonna play this game, and I'm gonna bitch about it the whole time about the price that they're charging me to play it, and complain. And I'm part of the problem.
It's just like going to the movies.
Yeah, if you want to see, okay, like when the Odyssey comes out, right, or like a really highly anticipated movie, right? Fuck. If the ticket prices are all gonna go up or whatever, it's like, hey, we can fucking complain about it, but does that mean you're not gonna go? You know?
I'm not gonna let it take something that we would enjoy away from us.
It just sucks, man. I hate this is like greed at its finest with the Ultimate Edition. Like the whole $80 thing for the game, yeah, that's fucked. Also, like I said, like games shouldn't have went up to 70, and they definitely shouldn't have went up to 80, right? You know, but like this is even more egregious with the amount of stuff that's being held behind with the Ultimate Edition actually having physical locations that are going to be in the game that are going to be closed for you. Alvin says, "What's the more reaction I see to the prices, the more I realize how loose I am with my money. I'm just so accepting of it." Godslayer says, "I'll gladly pay over $100 for GTA 6." Yeah, see, I'm like in the in between. You know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna pay it, but I'm gonna bitch about what they're doing still as a business to us that really want to play this game, and to act like there's a world where I'm gonna veto this game and it's like gonna have some kind of fucking impact on this is just like asinine. Yeah, it's not gonna. That's not gonna happen. It's delusional. Like my vote of my wallet is only going to end up hurting me not getting to play the game. And that's what they know. So I can say they're taking advantage of us. They're just taking advantage of us, and it sucks. It really does suck. Black John says, "I will play my games, not GTA." Hey. And there's the thing, too. Like, if you're not excited for GTA, cool. You know? Like that's not it doesn't matter. You know, like if you're not excited for GTA anyway, then and you're just interested in it at some point, wait for a sale. This will be a popular game for a very long time. It'll have multiple sales. GTA 5 showed up in Game Pass numerous times. Like there's still going to be opportunities down the road for people that are semi interested, but not like have to be day one. You know, but we're GTA fans here. Right, I've played every GTA game. Like I played them all. I've loved my experience with all of them. My favorite was GTA 4's campaign. We've had a lot of fun with GTA Online. I liked playing the campaign in GTA 5. It's one of those games that I like would pick up and play numerous times, over a long period of time. And GTA 6 is we haven't gotten a new one in forever. So, they're going to charge what they're going to charge and it sucks, It does suck. But for those that don't feel the need, hey, that's awesome. You're going to have lots of games out there to play. So many because it is loaded with games this year. So you don't have to get this, right? So like Black John or anybody else out there, you don't fucking have to you don't have to get GTA, right? It's just a game that exists. Like you don't have to feel pressured just because of the popularity, you know. And I'm not going to pressure anybody or make them feel like they're weird for not being interested in it. That's fine. We all have different tastes in games, you know. Um, but I like to call out greed when I see it. It is what it is. Like when the Xbox Allies prices was announced, and it's like $900 or whatever. Like, man, that fucking sucks, But I wanted it, you know. Um, and there's a lot of people who are gonna want this. I It's just the real experience is $100, right? It's not 80. Let's just be real with the way that they did this. Brett Bingham says, "Hot take: Midnight Club is better than GTA." If you like racing games, yeah, and I do like racing games. I wish Midnight Club existed too. I love Midnight Club. But Midnight Club is only like a driving and racing game. It's not. It doesn't have all the other GTA stuff in it. You know. Yeah, you can drive cars in GTA. It's an element of it, but it's completely different games. It's like if you buy GTA just for racing, then that would be a normal argument, I would say. But that's like saying that like Mario Kart is better than Mario. It just depends on what kind of game you like, you know? Or like Fable's better than Forza Horizon. Because they're both made by the same developer, right? They did completely two different kinds of games. It just depends on what you're into. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Screenshots look good. I love the customization that there seems to be with the characters. I do hope they show us a lot of the stuff that's included not in the ultimate versions at some point as well. Maybe this would have gone over well and better if we got a lot of insight onto the standard edition inclusions. So it's like, oh my god, there's 50 other fucking clothing stores to go to. Oh my god, there's like 50 other tattoo shops to go to. Or oh my gosh, there's like 50 other garages and car customization places to go to. Then it doesn't seem as maybe as egregious. You know what I mean? Oh, it's just another one, you know? Um, but it's just, like I think they're doing it to draw attention to these things before they reveal the amount of content in the other game to make people want this stuff, right? So maybe the regular trailer will come out tomorrow. Says, hey, can you call me? What's up, Creative? How's it going? Creative! Creative M! I don't know. How do you want me to call it? Creative M34! How's it going out there? Yeah, Black John says the only issue is $100 in the way it has the industry hostage. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, they're being greedy, man. I mean, it's they're being greedy. We can call it what it is. I mean, it is what it is. It does suck. at the end of the day, it's going to exist. They're going to end up releasing this. Here's the other weird thing that's been going on. Okay. So, like I said, eventually when they release the PC version, high-end PCs will be the best place to play this game because you'll have way more customization and options. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC is fucking glorious. And it's still, to this day, like, they haven't done the updates that they should have done on current gen consoles, right, for Red Dead 2. On PC, though, like, man, you can fucking, there's so many customization options. You know, you have all this shit on there that you can do. Like, you can play at higher frame rates with all the bells and whistles and graphics. Why? Oh my god, it's insane. The Red Dead Redemption 2 on a high-end PC comparatively to a next-gen console right now is just like astronomical difference. And that'll be the same case when this eventually comes out to PC as well. I don't know if this will be the drastic difference as we're seeing now with Red Dead Redemption 2, just because, you know, we're playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on these same PCs, and this game's going to be a lot more demanding, right? But there will be a pretty big difference between somebody fucking running a 5090 playing GTA 6 as opposed to like a Series X or a PS5 or PS5 Pro for that matter. So eventually, yes, PC will be like if you have a high-end PC will be the best place to play. But currently, right now, what PlayStation, or not currently, let me rephrase that, because what PlayStation was claiming, or maybe they still are on their blog, but right after all this information came out, was PlayStation or PS5 is the best place to play GTA 6. And we know this was everywhere. It was on their Twitter. Apparently it was on their Instagram. They had this little badge on the box that says plays best on PS5. Let me see if I can go to their blog post and find that real quick to see exactly what's going on. This was an hour ago. Did they put the tweets back up? Since right before we went live? Was there an issue with the articles or something? Anyway. Okay, so maybe the claim again. I don't know. So we have here. Now, this is pretty hilarious. Anyway, despite the claim, Grand Theft Auto 6 launches November 19th with pre-orders starting June 25th. Learn why it plays best on PS5. And you click this. It's going to take us to PlayStation blog. Grand Theft Auto 6 plays best on PS5. What this is like 100% like a whole marketing gimmick, by the way. Tent Games says they changed the disk drive on the pick. Is that what was going on? Oh, so they took off a regular PS5 and put the PS5 digital? Is it because they didn't want people to think it was available on disc? Interesting. So yeah, all these tweets and all this stuff was out there. They took it all down. And then I guess it just showed back up right before we went live. It's a very crazy thing that happened here. So it says they changed the picture for the disk drive. So they changed it from a PS5 Pro or PS5 disc to a PS5 digital. Interesting. Okay. Well, here we go. This is their benefit. SIE and Rockstar Games work together to deliver the best experience on PS5 by leveraging its innovative features. Since Grand Theft Auto first arrived on the original PlayStation in 1997, the series has defined generations of play. We know players are excited for GTA 6, which heads to the state of Leonida, home to the neon-soaked streets of Vice City and beyond, in the biggest, most expansive evolution of the series yet. Thanks to the close partnership between Sony Interactive Entertainment and Rockstar Games, GTA 6 will play best on PS5 by taking advantage of PS5's immersive features to deliver a deeply engaging single-player experience when it launches on November 19th. Well, here we go. Let's find out what that is. Tell us. Tell us. We need to hear more. What is so innovative and how is it going to play so much better on the PS5 to actually make a claim like this? Do y'all remember when Godfall was only possible on the PS5? Ratchet and Clank Drift Apart? What accent am I doing? I don't fucking know. I'm trying to sound like a Sony marketing executive, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what that is. PS5 puts you in the center of the game world with a DualSense wireless controller, reacting to your actions and bringing the sights, sounds, and sensation of Jason and Lucia's story into the palm of your hands. The controller's haptic feedback offers responsive vibrations, while its adaptive triggers provide dynamic resistance. The controller's integrated speaker also adds another dimension to key moments and interactions, with sound effects from the controller enhanced by haptic feedback. With Tempest 3D audio tech, you can surround yourself in the distinct landscapes of Leonida, from the streets of Vice City to the moments that unfold all across the state. This highly accurate audio positioning enhances your perception, helping to bring this world to life around you in unmatched ways. Grand Theft Auto 6 also leverages the PS5's ultra-high-speed SSD, enabling you to experience the expansive world of Leonida with near-instant load times. Check out the official Grand Theft Auto 6 cover art reveal. Well, is that it? Isn't that special? Isn't that special, everybody? Isn't that so special that we got this information on why the PS5 experience is so much better? I'm just so happy and tickled pink to know that this PS5 is getting these enhanced experience over anything else out there. I mean, you can use your fucking PlayStation controller for it. Holy shit, that fucking shocks me. Did you know that you can use your PS5 fucking controller to play fucking GTA 6? Oh my god, our minds should be fucking shook right now on how much that's going to change our experience with GTA 6 by using the PS5 controller. Oh, well, let's not forget the power of the SSD. Remember that whole marketing thing that we got early this generation, how only things were possible on that PS5 SSD. Oh my god, it was revolutionary. It was game-changing. Isn't that special, everybody? Wall Diggity, this is Dana Carvey voice. Well, somebody said to do this Mark Cerny voice. Mark Cerny is Dana Carvey's doppelganger. Look at the picture side by side. It is the same fucking person. I guarantee you Dana Carvey has a secret life as Sony's hardware developer for PlayStation. We're going to be... Nowhere did they mention PSSR, which was interesting. Nowhere did they mention PSSR. They mentioned the gimmicky shit that we got at the beginning of this generation about what makes the PS5 special. Ultra high speed SSD with expansive world with near instant load times. Oh my gosh. I mean, remember, Godfall was only possible because of this amazing technology. Godfall was only possible because of this. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, they couldn't even fathom making a game like that without the power of that SSD. Oh my gosh. And you mean to tell me get to use the PS5 controller on it when we play on a PS5? That's fucking earth shattering. It's like you said, it's fucking magic, man. It's fucking magic. Well, this is all marketing bullshit. The game's gonna play. You know, did y'all know the Series X is actually more powerful than the PS5? So, I don't know.
Accent sounds like Slim Pickens reading the B-52 Planar Flight Manual on Dr. Strangelove, a 11/10 movie BTW.
11/10. I like that it said 11/10. Shout out to Alvin. Appreciate you with the $5 super chat. Says accent sounds like Slim Pickens reading the B-52 Plan R Flight Manual on Dr. Strangelove. 11 out of 10 movie. Have I seen Dr. Strangelove? Cerny is a sociopath. This is what happens when you get sociopaths together in a fucking like room. Like, how can we do this? Well, essentially, actually, like the Series X version and the PS5 are the same. They're going to be the same. How are we going to do this? How are we going to market this? Well, you know what we have on PlayStation that they don't have on Xbox? A PlayStation controller. Also, our SSD is a little faster. So, you know, we can't talk about the actual power of the console because that's weaker. Can't talk about that. So let's talk about the SSD and the controller because we got a speaker in there and the rumble's a little different. The rumble's a little different. We got a speaker in it. You know, we got that whole nifty touchpad thing too got going on there. And our SSD is a little bit faster. We won't tell anybody. We won't tell anybody about Xbox being a little bit more powerful or anything like that. We're just going to focus on what makes us special. And that's what's going to make GTA 6 special on our device. This is all bullshit. All bullshit. Weird that they didn't mention the PS5 Pro. Because I'll even say that I would anticipate the best experience at launch would be on a PS5 Pro because it's $900 fucking dollars for a console. And they're all talking about all this shit that's like only possible on the PS5 Pro. And, you know, Mark Cerny stood up there with like zoomed in images of the stands and Ratchet and Clank and said, wow, look at this. There's a little bit more pixels there. You know, we've seen some games doing good on the PS5 Pro. I'd like they should be pushing that. Like, look at the PS5 Pro. Look how this is going to be performing on that. This is going to be the best. Why no mention of the PS5 Pro? That's fucking interesting to me. And maybe it's because it's not going to be that fucking different. Maybe it's because it's not going to be that fucking different. I don't know. Maybe they're going to talk about that later or something. I'm not sure. But right now, I mean, we can look at this and just say the marketing bullshit. The Series X and the PS5 are going to be like the same pretty much, right? I mean, it's going to be the same experience on both. They're both going to be 30 frames. I bet the PS5 Pro is going to be 30 frames as well. I'll be surprised if it's not. Maybe some magic they could do. I don't know, but you know, we're not playing Red Dead Redemption 2 at fucking 60 frames on these consoles yet either, right? So I'm expecting 30. I'm expecting it to be a decently optimized 30. I'm expecting it to be lots of resolution scaling and all that kind of stuff. You know, like I said, when the PC version eventually launches, you know, high-end PCs are going to smoke what any of these consoles, including the PS5 Pro, are doing. And when I say high-end PCs, I ain't talking about the fucking Steam machine because that's a low-end, expensive, low-end thing. I'm talking about, you know, high-end AMD and NVIDIA cards are going to be the best way to play and experience this game. You're gonna have exclusive features, all that other kind of stuff, like ultra wide and all that kind of shit, right? But they ain't launching it on PC right now. Some say it's to prevent, pirating and stuff like that. I think it also to be selling it to double dip to a lot of gamers. It's an easy way to jack up the sales. And then there was another thing that was interestingly omitted. GTA Online. It has been noted, and I don't know if I can find the actual information, but people were taking shots of this, that GTA 6 is a single-player experience. So this is something I've been speculating on, curious about for a while, because I didn't know how they're going to handle it, because they have such a massive audience for GTA Online. Like, the player base for GTA Online is huge, and the gateway of entry into GTA Online is very small. I think they were selling it separately for a long time, for like $10 or something like that. I can't. Let me know in the chat how much it is just to buy GTA Online or to get an entry into GTA Online right now, right? And I can probably look this up. How much to play GTA Online? Grand Theft Auto Online typically costs between $10 and $30 to purchase as a standalone game. $10 to get into GTA Online right now. And GTA Online grew exponentially when GTA 5 launched on PC. So that's a massive amount. I mean, you have a massive amount of people. And when they do GTA sales charts, or like how many copies of GTA 5 are being sold every year, I don't know if they're counting GTA Online separately or GTA 5 and GTA Online both count as GTA 5 sales. I don't know how they're doing that math, right? But GTA Online a lot of times is on sale for $10 to get into. So you have a huge audience there. But on PC you also have mods. The whole reality servers and all that kind of stuff with GTA Online launched it into another stratosphere. Okay. You remember when GTA 5 launched, GTA Online didn't come out till after launch, and then when it came out after launch, it didn't have its full feature set. Like, it took a long time for the heist mode to finally come out that had been talked about. Black John says, and there's the subscription. You can get a subscription to a Shark Card subscription, which is gives you monthly bonuses and points and in-game dollars to spend and shit like that. So there is a subscription, but it's an optional thing. Kind of like the Fortnite crew in a way. I would kind of compare it to that somewhat. Whereas you can still play the game without the subscription, but if you want to have a bunch of extra shit and stuff, maybe some exclusive things, yeah, there's a subscription that you can pay for. So I think what's going on here is they're going to find a way, because of the massive amount of people that are playing and still playing GTA Online. I think they're gonna want to try and migrate them, right? And asking them to pay $80, I think, isn't necessarily going to make a lot of the GTA Online people move. So I think they're going to there's going to be separate, and either they're going to take the existing GTA Online and turn it into GTA Online 2, right? As its own separate thing, through some massive required update or something like that. Or they're going to have a whole separate thing, right? That's going to come out later, and it's going to, like you guys are saying, maybe $40 or 30 or whatever, have a separate entry point into that. And maybe they wait until it launches on PC, or they do it a little bit before it launches on PC. I don't know. But it is interesting that this $80 experience doesn't include online, doesn't include any of that. It's going to be held back for a separate thing entirely. So there's going to be a whole nother thing at some point with GTA Online and the offering for that. I hope it's not a whole nother $80. I hope it's something way less, and I hope whatever it is something that is going to be worthwhile at launch, right? So that was very interesting. I think like for me, it's going to give people at least a chance to play the campaign first. But I am very curious what they're going to ask for that, and I hope they let us know, like at some point here soon, before GTA 6 actually releases. I hope they really give us information and tell us about what the future of GTA Online is, or how they're going to have that experience for this game. And it would be weird of them not to. Because GTA Online is also very old now. Now, do they, like... Are they just going to treat it like a whole separate thing now, and maybe just update GTA Online, add Vice City to it, and like have a massive upgrade for the entire experience? And then it may, like, somebody on Twitter, I want to make sure I give credit because I thought it was an interesting, cool idea. I thought it was an interesting, cool idea. Um, yeah, Dreadful Sean on Twitter had put, I'm wondering if they connect the two somehow with the airport. Like you can load into Los Santos for the OG Online, then take a plane to Vice City. It would cost a lot to host all that on servers, but it would be cool as hell if they managed it. That would be a pretty cool idea. To have that, like, hey, within GTA Online, they sell GTA Online 2 within that world, and you show up at the airport, hey, here's pay $40 to go to Vice City, and you go there, but it's like a whole new experience with new graphics and all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do, guys, but I do like the idea of connecting the two with the planes somehow. That would be interesting. But fuck, man, they are really, like, overall, it's just like greed on this thing, and it's interesting how they're taking advantage of us, including me. Like I said, I will be taken advantage of on this thing. I don't like getting fucked, but I guess sometimes I have to take it. I wanted to read this comment from Steele. So Steele had just said on Twitter, so they remove a feature from the previous game had. Also remove accessibility from content in the game already requiring to spend $100 for full game. So $80 for the standard edition, but yeah, remove content. So they're basically it's requiring you to spend $100. Like I was saying, like it's $100 for the full game, basically. Like there's like a toned down $80 version, but for the actual game, it's $100. This is the way I'm looking at it. Calorie says, I bet GTA Online, GTA 6 version is a year away at least. Maybe so, man. Would it surprise anybody? Honestly? Would it surprise anybody? It wouldn't surprise me if it was a year out. I think it's like not what all the conversation's been about. Because I think what a lot of people think about GTA these days, in the way that it's been selling and the way that people have been talking about it for years, and one of the reasons it's been so popular has been the online. I mean, I think if it was not as popular as an online experience, I don't think it would have necessarily been what it has been over the last two generations, you know? Um, so Poison says GTA 5 online release after 2 weeks. I remember it wasn't there at launch. I remember it came out after launch. But then when it came out after launch, it was a very toned down version. They didn't have a lot of stuff on it. Many were disappointed in the offering of GTA Online at launch, including me. And the heist mode was the main thing they were pushing at the time, but that didn't even come out till like almost like a fucking year or something like that after launch. Like the heist mode was the big thing that people were looking forward to on GTA 5 Online. And then it didn't really even blow up massively until it hit the PC market, and you know, a lot of those mods and everything started coming out. Those reality streams and shit like that, and it just kept doing well, and it's still really popular on console and stuff every year. But that kind of kept it more relevant in a way. It's also going to be interesting to see like what trajectory this game has compared to 5. Because will we ever see, well, I know GTA 6 is going to sell like crazy out the gate. It's going to be bonkers, right? But longevity wise of a game like that, like this, are we going to see the same level of longevity from GTA 6 that we did with 5? Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know, but it's going to be interesting. And that's the careful thought process is that they got to be at with Rockstar and Take-Two, because they have such a good thing, like a sure thing. GTA 5 every year is a sure thing for them, you know? But they're asking a lot of that community to move on to something new. So when they do that, do they risk, okay, well, in pushing people into 6, now that we have a new offering finally, what if they play that and then they start to feel like they're checked out from it after a while, and they lose interest in GTA because it didn't capture them the same way that 5 did, and they potentially lose some of those long-term repeat things that they keep having, you know what I mean? So it's a very interesting like thing for them to think about when you think about messing with GTA, because they're top 10 every year in sales still. Poison says highest came on March 10th, 2015. When did GTA 5 originally release? It was a while. I remember it was a while. It took them a long time. Biluno says, I will wait until the PC launch. I will not be playing this at 30 frames. I refuse. I have so many games to play and so little time as it is. Hey, that's a very, very noble choice, man. You know, like I ain't going to be able to wait. I want to experience it, and then I'll experience it better later. Like I did with Red Dead Redemption 2, man. Like, I played, that's a game that came out last generation. It's one of the best games of all time. The story, the world, the detail, the graphics, everything was just next level, even on the console. I remember us all being blown away. Like, how the fuck was that running on an Xbox One? How the fuck was that running on a PS4? Like, it was just mind-blowing of how Red Dead Redemption 2 looked. It still is mind-blowing. That game was running on that hardware, that well optimized too, even at 30. And like GTA 6 could still give us that same feeling on current gen consoles, right? No, we'll have to wait and see. So, there is. I will say, 30 is not my preference to play any game. Like I'm not a fan. But where there are exceptions where it's like, hey, if I want to have the experience, that's what I'm gonna be playing it at, and there are differences between certain levels of optimization at 30 as well, because I've played certain games at 30 that just feel like awful, and there's some that I play at 30 that just feels great. It feels good, you know. Still an adjustment when you start and you kind of get used to it again. But I think this is going to be one of those that still looks and feels great at 30, you know. Like if I pick up Red Dead 2 on a Series X and it's running at 30, I'm like, nah, it doesn't feel like a bad experience, you know. But it does feel a lot better if I play it on the PC. So this will be one that a lot of us are probably going to end up double dipping on. It sucks, you know. It does. I wish it was launching on PC with everything else. It's in this day and age, it's crazy. But if you want to look at it as like a potential positive, like just I think I think somebody said in the chat or on Twitter, I can't remember who said this. The console market could really use this right now, you know. So for the sake of consoles and Xbox and PlayStation and all that, like for the time being, this only being on consoles, it'll probably help that market. You know, it'll probably help their businesses. So for just that metric, you know, it's fine, I guess. For consumers, it's not the best thing at all. So there's always like a two-sided thing to this. You got your business mind, you got your consumer mind. You know, consumer mind tells me, fuck, I wanted this on PC right away. I would love it to play anywhere, you know. Or maybe on the stream your own game with the stream your own game feature or something. You know, there's lots of things I would hope that we can get from this that we're probably not gonna, because of greed from the corpse and all that kind of stuff. But on the opposite end, if you look at the business side, it's like, well, this might help them. This might help them. This, you know, so it would be nice if like there was an abundance of consoles out there for people to buy and the prices weren't outrageous. That would be really cool. I honestly think like $399 is going to be the gateway for this game, like for a Series S. I think a PS5 Pro, or sorry, a PS5 digital is what, $499, or is it $549 now? 2 years pretty much for Heist Poisons. Jeez, man, that was crazy. So a PS5 Pro digital price, not PS5 Pro digital, fuck, PS5 digital price. Okay, $499. So you got $399 for Series S, $499 for PS5 digital, $599 for PS5, and then $899 for PS5 Pro. That's your 4 entry points. What is the cheapest way you can get a Series S right now? Shit, right now you can get a Series S for $349. They have a sale right now, $349 on at Dell. How do you say it? Dell? Dell. Why does they want to say Dale? Dell. Who the fuck is Dale? Dell. $349. Get it while you can, folks. Get it as soon as Friday, June the 26th. $349. Xlands Gaming says you can get a pre-owned for $250. Let's see what GameStop has. Let's see what GameStop has on offer, everybody. Who the hell is Dale? I don't know. Lotus says I think Target's $329. Should we ask ChatGPT who Dale is? Just see who. Just see what it says. Who's Dale? All right. I'm gonna go to menu, consoles and hardware. Shop all. I'm gonna hit shop all. Power to the pros. All right, let's look at this together. Current pricing. $499 for a PS5. $499 for a Switch 2 that is incapable of playing this fucking game. Yo, Lotus, thanks for the membership. Appreciate it. Lotus Esprit with the one gifted membership. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. Appreciate it, Lotus. Wow, you can get a Switch with the Switch 1 for $199. That's not bad. Honestly. $500 for Switch 2, though. This is for pre-owned. Pre-owned Switch 1. Switch 2, $449 for without the bundle or whatever. $649 for a 1 terabyte Series X disc with a disc drive. PS5 disc edition is $649. You guys want to know why so many people are still playing on PS4s and fucking Xbox Ones? It's because of this shit, right? You want to play Fortnite or fucking Roblox, all that kind of shit, which a lot of these gamers are. That's all they're doing these days. Like fucking $100. $900 for your PS5 Pro. $600 for PS5 Slim. $400 for a 512 Series S. I'll see when we get to the used. $89.99 for an Xbox One. $179.99 for an Xbox One X. Fucking disc drive for the PS5 Pro. One S for $139. All right, I'm gonna click on Xbox Series X and S. Hardware, consoles. Okay, $429 for a 1 terabyte. That's not bad. Is this used? $429 for the 1 terabyte Black Series S. Yeah, it is. It's for $408 used. Oh, for pros? Yeah, it says used for $29.99. 1 terabyte white one for $449. Pricing is outrageous these days, guys. Wow. Here we go. This is the answer right here. $549.99. 1 terabyte white Series X. Digital. That's used. New, it's $5.99. You could maybe get one used even cheaper somewhere. I don't know, but that's not too shabby to play GTA 6 in a meaningful, good way. That's at GameStop. This is probably the answer here. PS5 Pro is 1555 Lotus. They're in Cancun. Jeez. So I wonder how much the PS5. So either you're going to go with that, or if you want to go the PS5 route, you're going to be going with $499. $50 less for used. Either one of those two, guys. Both digital, I think 1 terabyte roughly. I think this is like a little less than a terabyte. You get the black one for $499. I mean, at these prices too, you might as well get the pro membership in there because it's like essentially free, you know. So you can get discounts on other things if you buy anything from GameStop. But you get a fucking ceramic red, yeah. PS5 or what was the cheapest Series X that they had? Again? Fuck me. Was the cheapest Series X 549? And they have all those different. Okay, hold on. Yeah. The cheapest Series X I got at GameStop is 549 for a used one. You can get a PS5 for $50 less at GameStop. I don't know what the prices are everywhere else. I mean, Series S price online that we saw for 349, it's still looks like by far the best right now. Like that Dale. I'm just gonna Google it. $573 at Target for a 1 terabyte Series X. $549 for refurbished at Best Buy. $549. Godslayer 6640 says, "Guys, is Xbox really about to kill all of its first party studios?" No. That's they're about to have layoffs, and they're about to have maybe a few studios either go independent, potentially a couple closures mixed in there. I don't know how far reaching it goes. They're doing a reset and restructure of the business, but Xbox studios aren't going anywhere, bro. Like, there's going to be a few of them that either disappear or split off. Much like PlayStation reset their business during this generation and closed a lot of their studios. There's just a massive change in direction right now. They're streamlining. But yeah, they're not going to kill all their studios. They wouldn't be able to make any games. You heard it will be a bloodbath. Yeah, you can say it's gonna be a bloodbath. There's gonna be a lot of layoffs. There's gonna be a bloodbath at Bungie as well. supposedly. All right, I'm gonna go to chat. I'm gonna go to Chat GBT. I don't want to go to images. Okay. Oop. This is so stupid. Because I can't say the word Dell. Dale. Okay. We're about to find out, everybody. Who is Dale? I'm gonna say which. Could you tell me which Dale you mean? I'm gonna say the one that has Xboxes on sale. If you're talking about Dale and Xbox, you mean Dale Wilson, an internet personality and fighting game streamer who has become a meme in some game. No, that's not right. Should we try Gemini? I want to know if one of these will be smart enough to know that I was trying to say Dell. And try Gemini. It probably means Dale Earnhardt because I'm in Texas. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay, we're gonna try who is Dale? How redneck do you think I am? The one that has Xbox Series S on sale right now. Gemini wins. Gemini fucking wins. Everybody. Gemini is the only one out of the two that realized I was a fucking idiot that can't pronounce the word Dale. Dell. I'm not redneck at all, RSJ. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's up, Boogie? How's it going? I'm pretty impressed. Can we give Gemini a round of applause on that? It's a good test. Okay, let me ask, because Gemini is so smart, who has the best price on a next gen console right now? And also, what console is the best value to play GTA 6? This is going to be... I don't know if we're all ready for whatever this says, okay? Are you guys prepared to be triggered? Because I'm going to hit this button. And we have to live with the results, okay? Let me rephrase the question. I need to buy a console to play GTA 6. What is the best option for me? What is the best price available right now for a next gen console? Okay. You don't start a sentence with and.
Kind of AI.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. To play Grand Theft Auto 6, you will need a next generation console. As Rockstar Games has confirmed, it will launch on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. This is funny how they do this. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for this. The PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X in parentheses. Oh my gosh. Why is the Xbox Series X in parentheses? That's fucking funny, man. It's like, or the Series X is the best option for GTA 6. Okay, baby, love you. Grand Theft Auto games are massive, hardware-intensive open-world experiences. Choosing a flagship console ensures you get the best visual fidelity, true 4K resolution, and stable frame rates. Furthermore, Rockstar Games historically favored the PlayStation platform for exclusive marketing partnerships or bundles. Remember, the SSD? You got the power of the SSD, as well as you get to use the speaker on your PlayStation controller, as well as got a little extra rumble. As the reason PlayStation says is the best reason to play it on PlayStation. Comparison of next-gen consoles. The standard models and pricing vary depending on whether you want a physical disc drive or an all-digital console. I got the secret answer is Steam Machine. It's not even playable on a Steam Machine at launch. Eventually it will be, but when it does, it'll run like shit on there. It'll run like fucking dog shit on a Steam Machine. I guarantee you that. It's giving me the standard pricing. Best price it finds for the PS5 Slim Digital is $599. If you're okay, what is the absolute best price? If your primary goal is to spend the absolute minimum amount of money to play the GTA 6, the budget-friendly Xbox Series S is currently on sale for $379.99 at Target. It's also on sale, as you told me, Gemini. It's on sale at Dale for $349. However, note that the Series S is a lower powered digital only console that targets 1440p rather than true 4K, which may limit the visual peak of a massive game like GTA 6. Jeez. If you want a recommendation, the Xbox Series X currently has the most notable price drop at Target for $573.99, making it the most cost-effective way to get flagship level 4K performance for the game's release. So they're saying to the target, if you want the best price to get the a good experience, basically get that Target 573.99 Xbox Series X. Interesting. Thank you, Gemini. And that was just, I think that just happened. Do you guys think they timed that on purpose with the like pre-order reveals for GTA? Oh yeah, Dr. Dinglenut for sure. 100%. Yeah, it said it said the best value to play it at like 4K and its glory is on Series X. Um it is, you know, it's going to what they're doing though overall, you know, like Rockstar and Take Two, it is a little crazy with this release. I mean, it's been speculated about numerous times. But what was the price going to be? How are they going to handle the launch? We found out early on it wasn't going to be on PC at launch. We've been speculating on the price. Finally got the $80 for the standard, $100 for the ultimate. The big disappointing thing to me is seeing how much content is locked away to the Ultimate Edition. It just seems a little egregious that there's actual in-game stores that you're gonna have closed unless you have paid for Ultimate. Like you're gonna actually roll up there, you're gonna pass them in your cars, and it's gonna be closed for us peasants that don't buy the Ultimate Edition, right? So Ultimate Edition, it's gonna have to be, I guess, right? It is what it is. Um, but that's it, you know. My other thought was about the my other thought was about the Steam machine, you know, and how it's not even gonna be able to play it at launch. Secondly, when it does get play it, if it's running a really well optimized game like Forza Horizon 6 so shitty, I can't imagine how it's gonna run GTA 6, guys, when it does become available for it. Man, it's $1,000 for that thing. And like we just went over all the prices for these consoles, guys. Like I'm not trying to like throw shade at the heavy Steam enthusiasts and stuff. I know if you got like a massive Steam library and you're trying to just experience your games like on a TV or something for like maybe one of the cheaper ways possible to get into that experience, then yes, maybe for that user. I would argue though, go look at some gaming laptops that are maybe be equivalent or just as powerful as a Steam machine that you can get today and have more features available to you. Um, you can still access Steam that way. You know, if you just like it because the Steam machine is nice and convenient, small and compact, and that's what you like, hey, cool, man. I'm not trying to steer people away from being interested or buying it. It's just like the power you get for that thing comparative to the price is just kind of egregious. Um, it's kind of a shame. Just do your research on comparisons on that shit. It's pretty crazy. Um, Pretty limited too. Oh yeah, desktops are definitely greater than laptops. Poison, but the Steam machine is not really a desktop either. It's using a custom kind of laptop style graphics card. Mobile style, I guess, would be the A or ARM, something like I think is what it is. What is the actual Steam Machine GPU? This is a custom AMD chip. Target rate designed for 1080p and 1440p gaming. Performance falls between a desktop RX 6600 and an RX 7600, it says. Compared to desktop cards, its performance is comparable to 3060. I mean, Best Buy has a 4050 for $739 laptop. I know the memory is going to be better on that thing than a lot of the laptops, though. There's an Omen for $949. That is a 5050. $4050 is at $839 at Walmart. 16 gigabytes of RAM. I mean, it's pretty equivalent, I would say, to some of these laptops that are out there. Christopher Robbins says Gamer Nexus did a full performance comparison versus other chips. And most things that struggled to keep up with Series S, it looks like. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, the Series S you can get right now by Dell, or Dell.com. Go to Dell, Dell. It's for $340. You can get one for $349. You know? And if you're a PC gamer and you have that Steam library, like if you go get a Series S, it's still compact. It has the same amount of storage on it as the Steam machine. And you can also take advantage of Xbox Play Anywhere stuff. You know what I mean? So like it's the aversion that Steam users have to the Xbox PC store because they just hate it, that they just want to stay away from Xbox in general. But if you realize that all the Xbox games are Play Anywhere and you're looking for getting that experience, then like, I mean, I'm going console on that because the subsidy that these companies are eating makes these consoles more affordable for us. Plus, you're getting a more optimized experience than something that's trying to play on something like a Steam machine. You know, that's Steam machine is not gonna be that great. Like trying to like they were testing. I saw them testing Forza Horizon 6 on it, and it ran like shit. The only advantage, the only reason that somebody would have to buy a Steam machine is just because they want their Steam library on a TV, right? And if that's the case and you have a massive Steam library and that's what you're going for, there's nothing really anybody can say. You know, it's just that's going to be You're either doing that or you're getting a PC for your TV, or a PC or a laptop. And either way, you're gonna have access to Steam on all three devices. You can launch into Steam OS on the other things too. It's just up to you on what you do. But like, I would wait for Helix just to find out for sure what's going on with Steam accessibility on that, to see if it's going to be locked out, see if you're going to be able to access it or not. Like, I don't know how they're going to handle Helix. But as a Steam user, I would probably wait for that to find out information on it before spending $1,000 on the Steam Machine Cube. Unless you just love Steam so much and you're just all in on the Steam ecosystem, no shame, right? Go for it. I just hope you're not disappointed in how it plays those games, man. Because if it's struggling to keep up with the Series S, and I know that because the developers, they optimize specifically for the Series S, which is so they're trying to hit a stable 30 frames with that. Like, I don't think there's going to be as much of that done for the Steam machine. Maybe they will. I don't know. But I don't know how many of them are going to be out there sold to make it worthwhile for the developers to really put in that effort, But it'll probably be good for playing like a lot of indies and a lot of the smaller stuff, accessing them. That it's just like you're paying $1,000 for that shit. Like, I want to know how does the Xbox ROG Ally X compare to the Steam machine? Like, would you be better off getting that and docking it? Because my Xbox ROG Ally plays a lot of these games fucking awesome, So apparently Steam Machine has a faster CPU. Because the thing about a ROG is you're playing on such a small screen, so, they don't have to push the resolution as much. So you get a better performance for that. Yeah, I don't know, Christopher Robin. I mean, it's... To faster for single core, slower in multi-core. Hmm. It's gonna be interesting to see. I don't think a lot of the videos with the tech people showcasing it has done the Steam Machine very much like justice. How much the ROG Ally cost? Last I knew it was $8.99, but they might have went up because of the hardware stuff. Xbox, or okay, let me look up ROG Xbox Ally X. It might have cost $8.99, I think, when I had gotten it. Price. $9.99 now. $9.99. So $50 less. But comes with the controller built right in. The Steam Machine doesn't even come with a controller. So it's, I mean, you can get the one, it's like a $5.99 version. That's even less powerful. But the more powerful one is $9.99. And then there's a new OLED one that's like crazy expensive. Yeah, so it's $5.99 for the regular Xbox Ally, and then it's $1,000 for the Ally X. Lotus says you play the ROG Ally 400 docked at 60 FPS. Nice. Yeah, I'm just curious about the performance differences between that and the Steam machine. Like if you're like Forza Horizon runs great on my Ally, but I'm also not playing it at with all the bells and whistles turned up. It's on a small screen, so I don't know. But it's like running at 30, and if I plug it in, I think I can get like 40 something frames off of it, out of it. It's going to be really interesting too to see with Helix what happens with the OEM market. If they, the rumors are they're making that available for like OEMs, the whole Helix chip, Magnus, and all that stuff that they're doing. So if they do make it available for OEMs besides just their own Microsoft, Xbox, whatever device is called, like I wonder what that OEM market looks like for TV based PCs. TV based Helix devices from all the partners and stuff. Like, what options are there going to be? It's the whole industry like is changing so much. It's just crazy to watch, guys. You have the Lotus says I have the original Z1E Ally. It's much better than the new 599 white one. Right on. What kind of BS days we living in when the controller is optional with the console? It's a one where the consoles are costing $1,000, bro. that's the reality we're living in. $1,000 for a 1080p console, guys. It's such a weird device because it's like trying to be pushed as a console, kinda, um, by Steam, but it's not really like the same business model because there's no subsidy. They're not taking a loss on it. We're not saying they should. They probably can't do that. They're not Microsoft or Sony. Like, so maybe it's just their business model doesn't equate for that. But that's if they really wanted to have a super push into it, they'd be making games again. It would be, have some kind of subsidy on the hardware. They're just not capable of doing that business model. That's fine. But it's just not gonna. It's just gonna be a device that exists. It's not gonna make a massive impact. I don't think. Because you're asking people to pay $1,000 for something that's playing 1080p, when people are used to paying less than that for like way less than that for a PS5 or Series X. Than for getting 4K, at 60 frames. A lot of games. And 1440 60, and if you go with the Series S, like you said, like the Series is comparable in many ways, I guess, to a Series S, right? Like, so the Series S is going to be optimized for, so I don't know, man. It's just a crazy device. And then even if you compare it to PCs or desktops and laptops and even gaming PC handhelds, you look at like, okay, well those have Windows on them, so Steam users may look at Windows as a detriment, but like if you're buying a $1,000 device, you may want more functionality. Now I know you can do all that on a Steam machine, but you have to do extra work to make all those things happen, as opposed to these other devices already have all this extra functionality built in right out of the gates. Like you have access to all the storefronts, you have access to all that stuff. It's just interesting. Shizno says, I think they're building this for their fans to have something for TVs that will already have libraries and controller. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I mean, this is for their fans. This is for that massive Steam library user that's like, hey, I'm going to get that so that way I have access to the games on my TV in an easy way. And not really pushing hardware very well. They're not pushing like the boundaries or tech. It's just like a device. It's just going to exist. It's an option. Anyway, guys, you all rock. Thanks for joining. Thanks for letting me rant a little bit about GTA fucking me. Making me want to get that Ultimate Edition. Basically charging me $100 for the regular game. Sucks, but it is what it is. We went over all the content that they're holding back for Ultimate Edition. We'll wait and see if there's a new trailer tomorrow. Maybe there'll be a new trailer. Maybe there'll be some other info. There is a podcast tomorrow night at 8 Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Wait. Sorry, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central time. And we'll be live then, looking at probably talking more about whatever happens tomorrow with this stuff. Maybe a little bit more about the Steam Machine. Definitely a lot more about Xbox and all the stuff going on there as well. So stay tuned. See you then, hopefully. Thanks for watching tonight or today, depending on what time it is for you. And I hope you all have a fucking awesome Wednesday night. Take it easy, guys. Chat, you rock. Thank you so much. Peace out. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, don't forget to sub if you haven't. Notification bell. All that cool stuff. Greatly appreciate it. Peace.